Hello, everybody. Welcome to Graded Point Live. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. But first, let me introduce my special guest, once again, Miss Crystal McGhee. Hello, Crystal.
Hey, guys. What's up?
And we also have Piper's over there somewhere.
Ah, I'm here.
Like, oh.
Are we live?
Yeah, yes, we're live.
Oh, no. No.
I know you're doing it as a
It's
bit,
too
but you know.
late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see. So we're looking at your page right now, and a lot has happened since the last time you were on. Apparently.
Oh, holy crap!
You don't say.
Woo!
This is all because of us, right? Because you were on our show.
Who knows? You know? Too funny.
Yeah. No, I cannot take credit for this. You're live so early. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Kinda.
Really?
We're actually really late.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It must be sarcasm.
Hey, Samurai Raccoons. Good to see you.
Oh,
Hey.
cool.
And so yeah. So last night you I made a tweet about it, and I said you went to the big dance, and you got on Comic Artist Pro Secrets channel, which is Ethan Van Sciver. And he boomered it up really good, and you actually on 2 streams in one night. It was really good.
I think that was Nasser. He came on, and then the stream kicked itself. Who knows, man?
The stream is like the infrastructure said I've had enough of Nasser and kicked itself.
It's like he's been on for too long.
He only talked. He was only there. I mean, he was on there the whole most of the time, but he had 5 minutes to talk, and in that 5 minutes, it was it's time for you to go.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, you got up there, and it seems like Ethan really liked your comic. It looks like.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. It's pretty cool for sure.
Yeah, got to be up there with the big boys and bant with them a little bit, and so tell them secrets on how to get better shipping options in U.S. Postal Service.
What's funny is we were talking about this before we came on air, and it's just funny because a couple of people have actually mentioned that, I guess, a dunk.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I didn't even think. I was like, dude, I was like, wow, yeah, I guess.
It's like, well, it was literally I mean, it was just so I think it was because, having talked to you before and knowing the way knowing the way you do, and like I said, I'd say you're a little, you come off a little shy and stuff like that, but you were just so matter of fact about that.
Well, it's funny because I've had a couple other people ask about the shipping thing. And I'm like, don't worry about it. I got
right. Yeah, it's cool.
I got this covered.
And
then it was just it's just like, hey.
You were given the high sign. It's like, I got this. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But then they kept pushing. It's like, all right, look.
Yeah. Exactly, dude. It's like, that's not a problem for me.
Yeah.
Too funny. Yeah.
It's good to have friends in high places, right?
Yep. And in low places,
Yeah. Oh, the doctor made a good point. So claim it was 8 Central, and then you're 10 minutes early. That's a good point.
Hey,
yeah,
there
so
we go. Yeah,
we're actually early. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's like it's all Nasser's fault. Everything is Nasser's fault. Bang the mailman.
What? Dude, where'd that come from?
I guess that's one way to get free shipping. I have to remember that next time I need to ship a package. Say, hey, what's going on there, buddy? Do you like like gladiator movies?
Oh my god.
So yeah, I would say that you've had an exponential increase in your campaign. I want
dude, it's crazy.
I want to say the last time you were on, I think it was like at around 1400. And now,
yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
let me do a quick refresh, make sure you haven't. See if you gotten any more since. So yeah, I mean, just now you've gotten 3% more. So you're at 4715 right now.
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
it's,
Dang.
you know, okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna say it, and like I said, you've done what?
Oh, I thought it was something else. Go
Oh, I was just gonna say that, you know, yes, people need to hustle on their own projects, right? They need to, you know, be able to put their own stuff out there, and you know, kind of like you were doing. You started doing the memes and things like that to bring attention.
Yeah,
and whatnot.
dude, those memes, the best.
Oh, those are hilarious! Like the dancing war campaign. That was just.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Big Steve dancing.
Was that the second one? Yes, dude.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite.
doing the Magic Mike?
It was hard not to laugh because
Yeah.
it was just like it's the most ridiculous thing I can put the war campaign guys into.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I know. And I sought out the cringiest material, and it just,
Yeah.
it fell into my lap, I guess.
Yeah. Well, let me put it this way. We've always said, we have a saying where we come from. If you laugh at your own, when you're making the meme and you're already laughing, then you got a good meme.
That's definitely a good sign that
Yeah.
you're on the right track.
Yeah. I got a friend, he's usually, and like I said, we voice chat a lot during the night and stuff like that when we got nothing to do, when we're all losers. He'll be making something. Hold on. He's from Australia, so it's hilarious with his accent and everything. So it's like, hold on. I'm making something. Hold on. And you hear, oh my God. It's just laughing already, and we haven't even seen it. And then of course he shows it to us. I was like, yeah, that's funny. So yeah, so it looks like I mean, obviously we don't count our chickens before they hatch, right? But
Yeah, exactly.
I'm hearing a little tweet. So
What was that? Dude,
that was maybe the chickens in the eggshell trying to, you know, let you know that they're ready to come out.
trying to break out.
Yeah, it did. And, I think Piper's gotten into the cocaine again.
Really?
No, it was just the tweet.
That's the sound the Goody Bird makes that Gail was talking about.
Oh no.
Oh my
Not
God.
the Goody Bird stuff, please. No.
I don't know what a Goody Bird is. I'm old.
Yeah, I don't understand.
It's
Goody
just
Bird.
a stupid made-up word.
Yeah,
It should have been deleted.
I mean, I am.
Delete the tweets.
In June, I'm going to be 40, right? I've had vivid memories of like my parents, my grandparents, even some, you know, great aunts and great uncles and things like that. Never have I heard the term Goody Bird.
Neither have I.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know like. It was so stupid, and then somebody had to actually press send on that. It's just like, why?
Oh, what's even better is pressing send on that and thinking you just like did an epic
And then
burn.
you laugh.
do you think she was laughing when she?
I guarantee you. I guarantee you
unfortunately.
that Gail Simone thinks she is hilarious.
No.
I guarantee you she thinks, oh, I am funny.
Wow, I sure hope, but unfortunately, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
But
I
yeah.
mean, if you read some of her stuff now, like the quality of her own work is just like nowhere near what it used to be.
Mm-mm.
And it's just like bizarre. Like, how do you not realize and nobody's intervening to say, look,
Right?
you need to get it together.
Well, it's like,
Get off Twitter. Yeah, get off Twitter. Get back to writing.
It's like Piper and I, we've talked about that before. It's like Gail wrote a pretty definitive run on Oracle. You know, back in the day. That was really, really good. You know? And
yeah, I think that's because that's before Twitter existed. It was all downhill from there.
I think what a lot of people don't realize, and even I have to say this, you know, I say this about me because I do, you know, if you follow me on Twitter, I do sometimes you know, get a little political about things, right? But in the long run, nobody really cares about your politics. They don't care what you think. You know, especially if you're a artist or a writer or something like that. They want you to write or draw good books.
They want you to promote your stuff. Put out
because when's the last time that she promoted
videos,
like her
something?
Yeah, when's the last time she promoted her stuff? You know, that's a good question.
Like never.
Yeah.
It's all food pictures, dude. Well, like it's Instagram or something. I don't.
So it's getting just like Marvel Comics, is what you're telling me.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started. Those cat variant cups.
Oh yeah.
Like, who is that for? Like, dude, you know, I have 2 cats, but I would not go out and buy like a Spider-Man cat variant. Like, who is that for?
Do you
like
think
people in Starbucks?
Do you think they saw that Mary Sue, you know, the Mary Sue article where they talked about in the preview, you know, of Captain Marvel, they saw that the cat stole the show, and then Marvel was like,
"Oh, dude, that makes me think that the movie's garbage."
Yeah.
That's what I wondered, though, that's what I was thinking, was they were like, "Oh, cats, apparently people are crazy about these guys, so..." You know, either that or they're going, our target audience is literally crazy cat ladies.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah, dude.
And it's just so funny. I've seen so many, like, you know, she's Brie Larson and a few other people have been like promoting GoFundMes and stuff like that for, you know, to take the little girls to the movie so they can see the true superhero.
Don't torture the kids with that, dude.
Exactly.
That should be a crime.
Yeah. But then you would look at the GoFundMes. You look at the GoFundMes. None of them have made goal yet.
Good. Let's make sure they don't, dude. Like, why would you? Like, why?
I love that they're basically.
It feels like Brie Larson. You know, I've seen her in some other movies, but it feels like she's not even trying in this one.
No, I don't believe
she's totally turned it off, and I'm like, dude, like you at least put out a passable performance, like in some other movies. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I mean, from everything I've seen, the biggest problem is just like there's no energy.
Yeah,
you're supposed to be a superhero and you have like no energy. That's not gonna work.
No charisma whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I like the whole, even from the first trailer, you know, and like I said, you know, that was the first trailer where there, you know, no smiles, you know.
Yeah, the whole no smiling.
I'll be honest. Why
don't you ask the guys to smile? Like,
let me put it this way. I would at least accept a smile that she would be like, "This is cool as shit." Right? Like, you go from, like, your, you know, life, what you were doing before, to, like, all of a sudden having superpowers. That'd be like, holy shit, that's awesome. You know? Can I at least get some enthusiasm out of that? But seeing that, it's just like she doesn't even care. You know? It's like, oh, you know, I found out I'm
basically, she could be replaced by
anybody.
That Kirsten, whatever, that chick,
Kristen Stewart.
She could be replaced. Same energy.
But dude, what's weird?
Same energy, same face.
That you say that, but Kristen Stewart, she's done like a couple like independent films, and I thought in those she put out like a decent, passable performance. There's like, what was that, The Panic Room or something like that? She was like, it had a Jared Leto in there and like a Jodie Foster or something. Like, I might be getting the name of the movie, but like she put out a good performance in that.
She had
I just like don't know.
She was in a movie called Still Alice about a woman who was going through Alzheimer's.
Oh yeah.
She was really good
that
in
was
that one.
Definitely good too. Yeah.
Yeah, she was really. I mean, she played the daughter, and you know, she was really.
I totally forgot about the movie.
So maybe she just ended up getting stuck in a role that like just was not for her. Or maybe it was. Like, maybe that really was supposed to be that character. Like, from what I'm told, the character is pretty much written like a brick with hair. So, like, with no personality. So maybe that was the best she could do with what she was working with.
It's just a lose-lose situation. Like, I don't know.
Let's look at the chat here. I also love how all the Marvel stands are having orgasms over Brie Larson punching a jet. Big deal. Dragon Ball characters have blown up the moon. Superman can push the moon out of orbit. Like, that's a good point.
And what's funny is you mentioned that Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And when she like powers up or something like that, that looked just like a Super Saiyan.
Yeah, when she goes into
she's going Super Saiyan.
When she goes into binary mode and stuff like that. Yeah.
What is that? Non-binary? There we go.
Yeah, non-binary, binary mode. Yeah. I think the line that really bugged me, especially in the first trailer, is when,
dude, all of the line delivery is bad. So bad that I'm surprised. It's almost like they didn't do ADR.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, we just have the raw audio files. Let's use that. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't believe how bad it sounded. Like, that's
hopefully
like
that's what happened.
Stuff. Yeah.
When they make trailers, they really are making them when the movie's not even finished yet. So they do have to slap stuff together. That's why some trailers will have like the most awful looking CGI ever.
Yeah, and then it looks better when you actually go to the theater. Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely hope that's the case because that was like.
But the line that got me was when, Nick Fury said to her, "So you're a part of a race of what I'm about to say, part of a race of superpowered space warriors," and she goes, "Heroes." Warrior heroes.
Noble warrior.
My God.
Stop, dude. I thought that was like a Saturday Night Live bit. I was just wow.
But what got me is the reason I'm stuttering is because Ronan the Accuser. Because
it's so bad.
But yeah, Ronan the Accuser is Kree. So you can't tell me that
he's a hero.
So I guess Ronan's a hero now. Remember, the guy that helped Thanos.
I'm from a race of heroes, so she might be on the wrong side. Maybe she's on Thanos' side too.
Well, I guess the Klingons thought considered themselves the heroes in their story too, right? That we fought them in glorious battle.
Yeah, I definitely think Warriors would be the way to go. Mm-hmm. It just gets cringier the more I think about it.
And don't forget the whole her and then O. They put the O in it. When they flash on the screen.
That I almost lost it when I saw that. It was like, it was so on the nose. Like, I appreciate it more if you're a little subtle when you're trying to like push your agenda. Like, I appreciate it. And this was just like so obvious. Like, a bus might as well have just hit you walking down the sidewalk. It was so in your face. Like, cringe. I don't know.
Let's see. Check out the chat here. CM, Captain Marvel, as promoted, just feels so dull and lifeless. They have kept telling people how awesome and powerful she is. That's the thing. That's what bothers me about the whole thing. Is like they're pushing her as the most powerful, hero in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? They even try to push for that in the regular, in the comic Marvel Universe. There has never been any indication whatsoever that she was ever the most powerful.
Yeah, on the level that they're trying to make it out to be now. Yeah.
Right. I mean, I get it. They've been, and I say in a way they've been kind of ham-fisted because they can't use characters like, like a Silver Surfer or something like that in a situation like this. But
well, can't they now? Because the deal or whatever.
Yeah, but they were so deep now. They have to go with what they got for the moment.
Go with
then pulling him out now that would need some explaining.
And plus that, I mean, the thing is, it's kind of cool because now that they have that if it lasts that long, I don't know if it is or not after Endgame. In all honesty, but
I think they're definitely going to have to like regroup because their direction now, like they had at least a good direction.
Yeah.
Like maybe there is some films you like, maybe there's some ones that were like subpar, but it was still like consistent. And now it feels like they're totally going off script and just kind of winging it. So
yeah,
I don't know, dude.
It does.
And
seem
then
like...
that Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
Like I was watching it, and dude, it made me think of what was it? That like Euro Trip movie. Yeah, it's like, dude.
Yeah, I was like, because the first one was pretty good.
I liked it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna comment.
No, you can comment. I mean, you can comment.
Or at least I liked it because I've sat through other Spider-Man movies, and this one was a relief compared to those. Well, so compared to the other Spider-Man movies, I liked it.
I don't know. Like, I really liked the Remy films, the first two.
Oh, yeah.
And then just Amazing. That was like just awful. And this, it feels like they're trying to go into the right direction, but then they're doing like weird, like politically charged kind of like weird like stuff that doesn't need to be there, like comments that are kind of like SJW-y.
Oh, it's definitely.
You can tell that by his and all that.
You could tell that by his friends in the movie. Like you could tell.
It was like so obvious to me. It was hard to like. It was almost taking you out of the film.
Yeah.
And then the weird stuff with like making Aunt May like a MILF. I was like, whoa, okay.
Well, there is a version of her that would that.
I know, but it's just like I'm not used to it. It's weird. Yeah.
Yeah,
what I liked about it was the most believable Spider-Man on the screen for me. It's just that, a lot of other things.
Because then what happened to Uncle Ben? Like.
Yeah, they don't even touch that at all, do they?
They skip that part.
I was just
like... Well, how many times do we need to see the man die?
Well, I mean, you don't need to see him, like, die, but, like, at least, like, I don't know, like, references exist.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
couldn't
they
have,
though.
You know, they could have done at least, like, in the movie, like, you know, he's, like, when he's web-slinging around, he stops at a certain spot, and that's where Uncle Ben died, and you have a quick flashback. You know, kind of.
Well, yeah. You know, all they needed was like 2 seconds, literally, and
just
that's
him.
all, yeah.
You know, just like him having the conversation. Great power, great responsibility. Then, you know, showing him getting killed. That's it. That's all you need. To remember that he's got to take things seriously, kind of thing. You know.
Yeah.
Aunt May from Amazing Spider-Man was more Aunt May than her. Well, yeah. I mean, that's Sally Field was playing Aunt May in Amazing, so. And then, She's a great actress, yeah. Yeah, but we have a thing around here at Greater Point 5. It's called "Fuck Aunt May."
Is that new?
No. We don't like Aunt May because it goes back to One More Day when
Yeah.
Oh no, don't.
Yeah.
That basically
that's when I stopped collecting Spider-Man. Yeah.
That's when a lot of people stopped collecting Spider-Man.
Yeah, a lot of people jumped off. Like,
and you know, I don't really rip comics and whatnot, but I definitely ripped that when I got that. Yeah, garbage. Total garbage. Like, there's just some material, like stuff that you get, it's like so out there. It's even beyond the realm of fan fiction.
Mm-hmm.
And you just take the comic or like the video game and you just like tear it, break it, whatever. Because it's so infuriating. So like disrespectful.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
I mean,
and they should have reset that stuff, but like they still play around with it. It just bugs me.
You know, about the thing about the Homecoming, and I think I like the idea of him having a friend that he could confide in about all this stuff. You know, he was probably the best. Besides,
yeah, that's definitely a good addition.
What's funny is they gave him Miles' friend.
Yeah, dude,
he looks identical to Miles' friend.
Yeah, dude.
But then it started getting to the stuff. I'm like, what's going on? Like, why is Flash Thompson a nerd instead of being a jock? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, And not only is a nerd, they made him a nerd that's like a Indian nerd instead of just being a white nerd. You notice Peter's the only white guy in his like friend circle.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's so obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the new MJ, give me a break.
Dude, that also was one of the reasons
That was literally like I was liking the movie until the very end when they showed that. The
character's so iconic, you know, and it's just like they're replacing. I don't know if you've seen like the memes, probably, where they're like replacing all of the redheads.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Like, why is it the redhead?
Is it like a Holocaust on redheads? Yeah.
Yeah.
Demonetized.
Oh well. Not monetized anyway, so whatever.
you know, I wouldn't. At first, I was gonna roll with the whole MJ's black now.
So
I was gonna roll with it. Yeah, that's the problem. I was like, okay, well, they didn't just change.
They made her a straight
her
up
race.
SJW.
They made her, they made her annoying and not likable.
Grumpy, like I don't know. It's odd. It's the exact opposite of the character.
Yeah. I was like, I would be okay. I would check out them, if they really want to race swap, then at least, make her like hair red. Obviously dyed, but that's her style.
Mentioned that, and somebody pointed out an image on like Zendaya's like Instagram, and she had like red hair or whatever, like dye and stuff, and it actually looked like good. See? I was like, wow.
Yeah. I was like they could still make her hair red so that she's
absolutely ugly. Yeah, dude. Yeah, why do you hire somebody and then make them look ugly? That's what I want to know.
Do you see that Starfire? What they did to her?
Oh no. Let's move on.
Oh, you didn't know?
Oh, I think you're talking about
I just don't want to talk about it.
You're talking about the live action?
Oh, okay.
Starfire.
Yeah, the live action Teen Titans. They all ended up absolutely awful. But what they did,
I like to act like that doesn't exist.
Yeah, Hooker Fire. And then you see other pictures of her. She is Hooker Fire. She is gorgeous. They could have done her so well, and they like straight up made her look like a crack whore, man. What the hell?
What they did with like Gamora? Just pull out the body paint, like, dude. What?
Yeah.
What on earth are you doing?
We're not
Gamora turned out great.
Yeah, you're not erasing Gamora. Oh, you're not erasing. What was her name? Zoe. What's her name?
Saldana.
Yeah. You're not erasing her because she's still there. You just put green body paint on her, and she looked great.
Yeah.
She looked great in that role.
Like, how hard was it? Like, and I've seen cosplayers, dude, put on body paint.
And like I said, and that's
you can look,
and they rock it.
Yeah.
One of the best.
And but they didn't have to stop. They didn't stop there though. It wasn't just that they didn't bother with the paint. What the fuck is she wearing? And what did they do to her hair?
And I like you remember the whole.
That's like a what is it, like a 70s grindhouse film?
Yeah.
Like, like with all that Foxy Mama stuff. Like,
you remember
what
when it was going on, they were trying, people who were standing for it were saying, "Oh, she was just going to a costume party."
Dude,
and then it came out, and it's like, no, she wasn't.
Dude, who? But still, like, what costume party are you going to where you look like 70s?
Right?
Like,
and it made Raven. I think that it was. I guess Raven is supposed to be creepy, but why does she have a doll?
Yeah, they just kind of made her a try-hard baby goth, like.
Yeah,
but it's like and it's so frustrating because isn't that I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Dude, I'm forgetting, but like he's done comics and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Johns, there we
go.
Yeah,
well, yeah.
It just came to me, and isn't he like heading up that whole thing?
I thought he was, but there's been a lot of...
And I'm like, dude, you should know better. There's no excuse for this travesty that you brought before us.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, she was wearing...
And then even Beast Boy, they were like, they definitely didn't want to do body paint. So they like went to Walmart and got some of that
don't think they
washout
had enough
green
money,
stuff for his hair. They look like their budget was $5 for this whole thing.
Yeah.
It was probably
They went to
50,
Goodwill.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah, that's where they found that coat.
Yeah, exactly. They went to Goodwill with like $50, and that was their entire production budget.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, and don't forget, fuck Batman.
Oh, dude, no. That was somebody who wants to be like an edgy boy. And
Yeah.
they're failing.
Because I think the thing that, I read up something, like I said, I refuse to watch it, obviously. I don't even want to torrent it. That's how bad I don't want to watch it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I don't.
And,
I know it'll just make me mad.
But some of the stuff I've heard just makes me, because they said, like, in that version, that Batman has killed somebody, and that's why Robin is doing what he's doing, and apparently that Jason Todd is in it, and he's the Red Hood and all this other crap. I'm like, why didn't you just see? I would have done the exact opposite, right? I would have had that Robin that we see would not have been Dick. It would have been Jason Todd, right?
Yeah, that
because he would have believably
better,
said "fuck Batman" and you could believe it. It's like, okay, yeah,
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I would buy into that.
yeah, because Jason was always the more extreme, right? You'd see he would actually go too far. And he would probably say, fuck Batman, because, hey, I'm going to do what I want to do. We need to stop these creeps, and that means, killing people.
Yeah.
It's
just total lack of disregard for the source material.
Mm-hmm.
Even just like the essence of the source material. It's just, it could be its own thing. That's how bizarre it is.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag bird privilege. What in the world are y'all talking about?
They're saying that Robin's costume got a lot of the budget. He looks like they took him to Party City.
Yeah. What's
for his costume.
I have some friends that do costume design, and a lot of these like suits, and she does stuff for CW, Flash mostly, but like those suits are usually like roughly 20,000 each. And it's interesting because, when you're doing a film and stuff, you're doing all these takes and stuff, so it has to be durable. So you probably need like at least a couple, sets. So if one gets ripped, you can pull out another one.
Yeah.
And it's like they have very limited budget, especially CW. It's like from what I'm told, it sounds like a nightmare. And they have to make multiple suits on basically a shoestring budget almost for like what the task is that they have to actually, complete. Like it sounds, from what she says, it just sounds like a total nightmare.
All right, this is funny. Yeah, Hawk, Dove, and Robin got the Party City treatment. Everyone else got the Goodwill treatment.
Yeah. That's exactly it. They got to go to Party City or those Spirit Halloween stores. No, that's too good. Party City.
Yeah.
That isn't even CW budget. That was DC streaming service budget.
I know, which is I would guess that would be worse. Yeah, which it kind of does look worse.
I asked a friend of mine who actually has that. He actually pre-ordered it, right? Pre-ordered the service.
Yeah, that's a waste. Total waste of money.
Wait, you pre-order a streaming service?
Yeah, they had this thing. If you pre-ordered it, you would save like $30 a year or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he did. And
so you're going to pay for a streaming service and not even.
Like, well, what he told me.
And dude, they barely have any content on. I use my friend's login.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's just like the whole, it's so slow. Like stuff takes a while to load.
Yeah.
From what I've experienced, and just it feels like it's almost like a website, like from the early, like 2002. Like it's so slow.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And then it buffers all the time. And I mean, my internet connection, it's all right, but dude.
I know because my friend of mine has it. I asked him, what he thought of it. And he said, well, he thought the Titans was terrible, obviously.
Yeah.
But
They should have waited for Young Justice. Yeah.
Yeah, but he said that he liked. He did like you could watch like the old TV shows and stuff like that. That was cool.
Oh, that's cute.
He also they have some kind of a thing for the comics too. You can read the comics.
Oh yeah.
So they have that, so that's cool, But
I mean that's neat too.
But he said that he did tell me when he saw the first thing for the first trailer for Titans, he was actually saying, "Can I get a refund?"
Yeah,
because
I wouldn't blame you. Yeah. I actually thought it was a fan film or like one of those fan film trailer things,
which you could forgive because it's a fan film.
Yeah, it's like, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it's like, oh no, DC logo just flashed. Like, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Yeah.
All of these companies are shooting themselves in the foot right now because everybody now is going, oh, streaming's a big deal. Everybody's moving away from cable, going to streaming,
DC
all that good
doesn't have enough content to fill a streaming service yet.
Well, that and everybody's basically pulling their stuff off of like Netflix and stuff like that. They're pulling it off and going, we're going to go make our own streaming service with blackjack.
And they're about to have...
So they go and make their own streaming services, and everybody splits off into so many streaming services that everybody's like, I guess I'll just watch Netflix's original content. They're going to realize that they would have made way more money licensing to Netflix or whoever than making their own streaming service.
For
and
sure.
then they're going to be fucked.
I mean, there's so much cost that's involved, not just like even the servers.
Yeah.
Like this stuff takes a lot of money. And they're not ready.
Because you got DC with their DC streaming service, which I think that should have been a Time Warner streaming service, and
that would be at
least you would have a much broader catalog.
Yeah,
I could probably would have cost more than any streaming service ever.
But still, though, like. That would have been a better pitch, like all of the Warner content,
But like someone said, if they dumped all their WB animation on it, that's what Seth said.
Oh, dude, yes.
Just even if they did the superhero stuff, guess what? I want to see some Super Friends. Damn it, I want to see some cheesy, Wonder Twins that before they became like crazed sex monsters.
The way people binge watch anymore, though, it still sounds like they could go through and binge watch all of that, and then they'd be like, all right, well, now what? I'm still paying for this service, and I have to wait for them to make something new.
Yeah, that's a problem. And I mean, I don't think they have anything new coming out till. Oh, dude, what was that? Doom Patrol. That Doom Patrol trailer. Wow.
And then they're putting a character.
I could not believe how cringy that was. And how somebody actually was like, okay, we're greenlighting this.
Right?
Go post it. Go post it on YouTube. Like, I would fire that.
It's a good idea.
It was so dumb because they put a character like Cyborg on the team that has no business being on the Doom Patrol. For one thing.
Because isn't that one character called Robo Man or Robot?
Yeah, Robot
Man.
Forget. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Like, I'm not as well versed in DC, but I've read a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude.
Gotta point out,
you can't have two robots on one team.
Right? That's you're being redundant there. What's going on? Michael Beacon says our own streaming service with Black Lightning and Hooker Fire.
That might actually it might actually sell. Dude. And speaking of like Black Lightning on CW, that's something that is also equally cringy.
Did it get canceled already?
Get past. Really?
I mean, I haven't heard it getting renewed, and it didn't show up in their whole.
I mean, I couldn't get through the first episode. It was too much, like.
Because they canceled Legends of Tomorrow, right?
I don't know.
That's how much you keep up with that, like me. Honestly, I don't know, maybe.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I used to keep up with it, like when Arrow first came on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like the first 2 seasons of Arrow, and then the first season of Flash was really good. And I was like, wow. And then all of a sudden it like rapidly just declined.
I mean, I like little downhill from there.
Yeah.
I like little nods they didn't Flash, like bringing back the old Flash from the 80s TV show, and but they made him like the like the old Flash from the old days kind of thing.
Yeah, I thought that was really neat.
Yeah. And it made him have like his old costume. That was cute. Yeah, his old costume and everything. It was just, I like that, just hire Brazzers and some porn parodies for their service. They can do it with a much smaller budget and a higher customer retention rate. Oh man! Speaking of cheap pops and cheap websites, let's look at
That was the perfect
segue. Let's look at NPC Comics. let's focus on let's look at this big boy tweet they made today.
No, I legitimately, apparently a lot of people legitimately thought that they were fake.
A meme, yeah.
Yeah, like they were fake and being silly, and they're not. They're freaking serious.
So here's the tweet that they made today. National Press Comics, which as you said, if you said that out in their logo, it would be National Press Comics.
Yeah, National Press Comics.
You know that show?
Is what they're at, their handle.
You know that show NCIS?
Oh yeah.
You know how it stands for? Was it Naval Criminal Investigation Service?
Yeah.
But in the first season, they had it. It was called Navy NCIS. So it was like Navy.
Oh, no.
So this is kind of like that. Comics. So let's what did they say here? Industry tip: before submitting to a publisher, take a look at their current lineup. Make sure that your book is in line with their current offerings. See, that sounds like a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Now, like, okay, you don't want to it's a good idea. Don't have characters that don't have a book that would overlap with another book. Kind of.
I mean, true. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Well, that and make sure, because they're going to be marketing for you. Technically, they're going to be doing a lot of marketing for you. So, if you wrote a horror comic, don't want to give it to somebody that's publishing mostly like kid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
But but you're looking at if you're looking at, let's say, I don't know, let's pick IDW. I'm just to say, for example, right? It's like, I want to make a robot comic book, and then you say, they do Transformers. Yeah, robot. Yeah, I want to do a robot comic book, but then you see, they actually publish Transformers. Never mind, I don't need to go to IDW because that would be silly. So,
yeah.
So because you wouldn't get noticed. I mean, I understand that, but then it was this one, after that. That kind of threw it all into the weeds, as they say. Case in point, if you're down with #ComicsGate, we want nothing to do with you. And then hashtag.
I love this part.
Comics for everyone.
Oh no! Yeah.
And then, of course, the first response: comics for everyone, except for those we don't like.
Yeah. Dude.
I love this. Okay,
losers.
Because it looks like they've gained some replies since then, but still, that's pretty low count replies, and they pretty much all say the same.
They forgot to add full stop at the end. Actually,
oh yeah,
yeah,
full stop. Yeah,
they forgot full stop. What's another one?
Period after every word,
or a clap.
Yeah, the claps. Yeah, the claps.
Clapping emoji.
Yeah, got to get the clap back. Let's see what else. Oof. OOF. It's got to have oof.
What? I thought that was. They took oof.
I haven't seen that. That's yeah.
What's another one?
Don't take oof from me.
What is it? I'm trying to think of some other NPC soy things people say.
Well, there's obviously the usual, gross, icky. Yikes.
Yikes. There you go. Yikes.
Yeah,
yikes. Mm-hmm. It's like, are you people 12? Like, seriously. It's just weird to me how they talk like children. So,
yeah.
Let's look into NPC comic.
So nobody, they were getting no interaction
Nope.
Entire time until they did this because they tagged Comicsgate.
Yep.
Still,
but
not that much interaction.
But Piper, Crystal, you got to understand. Purveyors of hella good comics and podcasts. Hella good.
Wait,
comics.
does it say that on their thing?
Yeah.
On their
No, it doesn't. No.
It does on their Twitter.
No.
Purveyors of hella good comics and podcasts.
Dude, no. That's like somebody so out of wow.
And of course they're from Oakland, California.
I mean, still, that's no excuse, dude. No. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, technically their logo without the NPC in the normal font, if you took that out, their logo actually says CNP.
Well, okay.
They can't even get their logo right, you dummies.
Right.
We're giving them way much more attention than they deserve.
Yeah. Well,
Also,
you guys are welcome. NPC Comics, you are welcome.
I like the fact that
you got that attention you ordered.
They're now followed by Edwin Boyette and Panboy from the War Campaign.
Just to meme, yeah.
Just for memes, yeah.
You're welcome, guys.
Here's their latest tweet here.
Oh, no.
We've never seen so many people take the time to tell us they don't know who we are. If that's the case, hey, you've lost nothing. We just have standards with regards to who we partner with. If you don't want to be called a thing, stop acting like the thing you are being called. What?
So maybe I should go over there and say, don't be a pussy.
Yes. That's so dumb. I mean, if you start something, like, you should be prepared for like a bit of blowback.
Mm-hmm.
If you're obviously calling someone out in an obviously negative way.
This managed to get them.
Of course, people are going to ask, who are you? Because...
Yeah.
I like this. I like this response.
Yeah, the response is here. 2 hours ago, back to making comics. 2 minutes ago, this tweet. Business must be slow. And they go, nah, just should have turned off notifications. Plus, you all repeat each other. And then the guy says, great name, by the way, LOL.
They should have spent their time actually promoting their own comics.
If they did that, they wouldn't be.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I'm not going to go through their timeline, but they have done no promotion for their comics at all in their timeline. Until today, they hadn't tweeted since January 21st. So that was almost 3 weeks?
That's sad.
Almost 3 weeks that they didn't tweet anything? And then they had to come out and say that?
Yeah, it's just the obvious cry for attention.
Oh, somebody pointed out, says, Standard Zone, next time, get rid of your lorem ipsum before posting your website. It makes you look like garbage tier.
What? Do they still have that?
They still have their lorem ipsum.
Oh my god!
No.
I didn't even see that earlier when I was on their site.
This is them promoting their comics.
Wow.
Lorem ipsum.
I don't think they actually have any comics.
Makes you wonder.
I don't think they do for this, dude.
I don't think they actually have any comics. I don't think they actually do anything.
They don't realize how much of a meme they are.
It could all be a front, for a drug cartel. You never know.
I mean, we have uncovered.
What the fuck is that?
I'm guessing you're looking at the stream now.
Oh, yeah.
That's a woman, apparently.
Really?
I guess.
Why?
Oh, my God. Hold on. Go back. They literally have a blank page.
No,
what?
Stop. Okay.
Like, on their scroll, on their auto scroll.
Abort.
On their auto scroll, they literally have a blank. Okay, look at it. Okay, I'm going to scroll through. Okay, they got this one.
No.
That one's, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Okay, step into our world, browse our creations, and then their announcement that NPC signs with Trajectory. Then this, whoever this is, get to know Wax.
Earwax.
Yeah, Earwax. NPC Comics, comics for everyone. but not everyone, obviously. And then blank. There's nothing here. There is absolutely nothing here. What's going on? No. You don't get to come in. Look at this. Look.
Dude.
The fuck?
No. People should check themselves before they actually.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, at least if you're going to talk, it looks like decent.
God, no.
Please.
They probably should have fixed their stuff before this.
That's probably
this
why nobody knows who they are.
Nobody can't, bro. If they were gonna try to get attention by tweeting Comicsgate, they probably should have at least fixed all their stuff first.
Yeah.
This will totally get us attention. Not the
right,
one you want.
Let's take a look. You know, we're gonna go to their about page again, if it'll load.
They've been in quote business for 20 years.
Yeah.
I think by business they mean owned a website and somehow managed to get into conventions.
I think by business they actually mean they were working as lumberjacks and cutting down trees to get turned into paper. And
we're in the comics
where all
industry.
This extra, yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, technically. Yeah.
I like this. I can't figure this one out. You're looking at this, Piper, on the screen?
Are you on the about page?
Yeah. Where it says,
yeah. Oh, God.
NPC Press Comics, new, bolded N, artist, bolded A,
oh, no.
taking, bolded T, it, bolded I, on, bolded ON, another, bolded A, level L. Say NATIONAL.
Maybe that's a cry for help.
What are they trying to spell here?
I think it's a ransom note.
every third word is
they're holding one of their employees hostage, man.
The person they've got working on the website, they're not paying. They just won't let them leave.
Yeah.
That's why website shit.
Yeah, dude, they're like, save me. Oh,
God damn it! That actually spells
national.
Something.
It spells national.
If the L isn't the L not bolded?
No, but L is bolded. You talking about that one?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's bolded.
Yeah. Okay. Then it spells national. Damn it.
Damn.
I liked my theory. My theory was so awesome.
I still think it's got to be a cry for help.
Yeah. Well, the whole website's a cry for help. Yeah. It's their cry for help.
NPC partnership with like-minded creators. So who's gatekeeping here?
Right. They flat out say it's just like 7 friends.
Yeah. I'll get to that in a minute.
And they haven't moved beyond that. It's just been the 7.
Yeah, just friends. Yeah, in the basement making comics.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah. Yikes.
Hey, look. Okay, I went to their retailer section.
Oh, no.
And I thought it would list retailers. That's what Alterna does, right? They list their retailer. It says, want to stock NPC comics in your store? Good news. We make it easy. Bookstores, librarians, and comic and specialty shops can email us and to order direct. Thanks for supporting NPC. There is no information on how to.
Yeah.
This section is completely meaningless.
Yeah.
They didn't need this section. They already have a contact, right?
Yeah, they could just use the contact.
Yeah.
Oh God, I gotta see. Okay, advertising. If we're going deep. We might as well go deep, right?
Oh, no.
They obviously
don't
go do social media advertising. Obviously. Bye, Andre.
National Press Comics brings to you outreach what no other company can. Diversity.
What? What? I might need to go.
That is literally the bullet point. Wow. National Press
we know
Comics.
it was only for attention.
Yeah. National
and
Press,
we're giving it to them. They're welcome. We should get paid, honestly.
No, yeah, we're giving them all the promotion in the world right now.
They're taking the Renfamous route, but they're not getting the Renfamous reaction.
Here's the thing. Just like what happened with JDA, you act like an idiot, you get dunked on. And this is what's happening. Yeah. You are in the dunking section of graded 0.5.
Well, and there's that whole tweet where they tweet Renfamous and Gale and like some other douchebag. Yeah. And they're like, I don't know how you guys can do this every day. Well, and I'm like, they've gotten like 10 replies max.
Well, you know how
to their trolling tweet. Yeah.
You want to know how you avoid that? Don't make posts like you did today.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys could do this every day. Well, it's easy. They purposely tweet the hashtag so they get attention, which is what you did.
So they want the attention, but then they don't want the attention.
Yeah.
No, they want the attention. They don't want
not the type that they're getting, though. It's like
my question.
They do
without the baggage.
Okay, let me ask a question.
You do want that. They do want that baggage. That baggage is how they get attention.
No, but here's
now
they
can go, look, we pissed off. We pissed off Comicsgate. We're getting trolled. Look, you guys.
Let me ask a question.
Exactly what Ren does.
Let me ask a question. Why would you appeal to people who don't buy comic books?
That's a good question.
I don't know, but that is NPC's business strategy, and it is
now
doing this for them.
Look at what Peter Samedi did last year, right? He didn't decry anybody. He said a customer is a customer, right?
Yeah.
He basically, his crime was telling his creators, hey, don't use block lists, and he's been publishing more books in the last 6 months than he did in like the 5 years previously.
I think that's because people respect where he's coming from.
Yes.
Because, it's frustrating if you follow people. Or you're trying to follow some of these artists and, writers that work at Marvel and DC.
Yep.
And then you find out you haven't even interacted with anyone, like nothing. Yeah. And you're already blocked. Like, that's how you lose customers. There's no reason you should be mass blocking with blockchains, like, all of your customers when you're in a niche.
Yeah,
when you're so niche.
When you're in a tiny industry that is comic books. It's not a big industry, So, what does
do I need to click on there? What is their advertising?
Yeah, I'm gonna read it. National Press Comics. Well, let me read it. National Press Comics brings you to your outreach what no other company can: diversity.
But no other company can.
Yeah. Connect with our consumers reading this month's print issues, watching our latest web show episode, listening to our podcast, and reading previews for upcoming comics. Leverage
all 7 of them.
Leverage our growing leverage our growing reach of publications, digital sales, and social media channels.
I don't think social media.
Sorry, social media.
With your 700 followers,
That took, 10 years? 20? Almost 20 years?
Yeah.
No, 10.
Well, 10 years. 10 years, because they're at April 2010.
At least 10 years at Twitter.
Crystal, how long have you been on Twitter?
I think it's been a while, dude. I've had the Twitter account. I don't know. I'd have to look. But I haven't been, active that whole time. You just kind of browse.
Yeah.
Let me check real quick.
Yeah, because I forgot what your follower count is, but I would say it's a little more than half of what they've got. And I know,
I've been on since August 2013.
Yeah, you have, over 3,000?
Almost 3,000. Oh, yeah, over 3,000. Yeah.
And mine was I think mine was January of 20.
Okay, so I just checked, and it was January 2012.
2012.
Yeah, but I haven't been, I've just been active, maybe these past 2 years, maybe this year, possibly.
So, more than likely, within probably the next month or so, if things keep continuing as they're going for you, you will surpass them very easily. because they only have
look,
706
the followers I
followers.
have is just for shit posting, just because people think I say funny things. That's what I get.
I mean,
well,
like,
that may be titties. I'm not sure.
Like anybody in like Comicsgate, you look at their social media and everybody's like hustling. They're posting links to their stuff.
Yeah,
they're totally like in full promotion mode.
Yeah,
everybody. And
they're engaging and they're tweeting their stuff all the time.
Or they're posting memes that are also engaging people and it's funny.
Yeah.
And so then you get people coming for that and it's like, dude, like it's tough. Everybody's bringing their A game.
All right, listen to this. Powered by the industry's best independent storytellers, artists, and creative staff, NPC allows our partners to reach demographics underserved and untouched by other entertainment companies. We are the missing link that can broaden any brand strategy. It sounds like to me they're less of a comic book company and more trying to be an advertising company.
Yeah, or like a lifestyle brand.
Yeah.
But all of what they just said is very visibly false, too. Like,
yeah.
Do not do that.
As the media landscape continues to evolve, NPC leads the way. Developing new and innovative ways to share our partner stories through our print and digital outlets.
Yeah.
The people that are writing these comics are their friends. Like,
let's see what their submission page looks like.
And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like
they
brought this upon themselves.
Yeah.
By acting this way. Now they're on.
They got that attention they ordered.
Yeah, it's order up.
So. Yeah. Do you think that after enough people make fun of their entire company and website, they're gonna go on the victim train?
Oh, they're already. I
would assume so. Yeah.
Oh God,
because I know they're trying to get Ren and Gail's attention, but they can be like, "Look, for us."
All right, you ready for the submission guidelines?
Yeah, let's dig into this, dude.
Okay. Psst. Want to make a comic book? That's how they start their submission guidelines.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
That's what it
is. Well, I don't know. I make stuff on my website. I try to type it.
But that's you. Stuff. You're not a business. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like, yeah. We at National Press Comics are always looking for new and creative talent. Breaking into comics is tough, but with NPC, you might be able to get the experience and exposure you've been looking for. Keep reading to find out how. Or you can just go on Ethan Van Sciver's live stream.
Right? I like this though because it's like, psst, hey kid,
want to make a comic?
Want to see my comic?
Yeah, you might as well
want to see something cool.
At that point, yeah.
I want to see something cool. Yeah, look what I got under my trench coat.
Yeah, we've got some.
Calm down over there,
kid.
Got some candy.
Yeah, dude.
First things first.
Our doctor said similar stuff.
By the way, I like that they keep using NPC because it makes it even funnier.
I know.
That makes the whole thing funnier.
No.
Okay. First things first. NPC only publishes creator-owned material. All right. Okay. When submitting to NPC,
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. When submitting to NPC, keep in mind that we're looking for something from your imagination, not something using existing characters, ours or anyone else's. We only take proposals for new comics. So that's also saying that they basically think that their shit's so good that nobody else can write it.
Yeah, nobody else can write for them.
Nobody else can write whatever that was at a big whatever.
Yeah, let's not.
Or nobody else can copy paste.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
NPC only publishes creator generated properties. We don't pay page rates. NPC takes a small percentage from a production net profit, and the rest goes to the project's creative team. How that profit is split is entirely up to the creators involved. Excuse me. We don't accept writing samples. We don't send your scripts, synopsis, or plot without artwork. We will not review text-only submissions. I mean, that's a lot of people do that, though, right? Because
Yeah, so far, I mean, aside from big giggles,
I mean,
so
like,
far pretty normal sounding.
Because I heard, like, I think it was John Malin saying that you don't want, he can't, like, if somebody sent him a script, he literally cannot look at it because he could be accused of stealing ideas and things like that. Yeah.
That's why they don't like taking stuff like that.
Scripts and things like that. Yeah. We do accept art samples. I mean, everything seems pretty much, here's what we're looking for. Our mission statement. Wait a minute. Why didn't you have a mission statement instead of putting it in your submission guidelines? Our mission statement is comics for everyone, but that doesn't mean every comic works for everyone. We're not looking for any specific genre or type of comic book. We are looking for stories that are well written and well drawn.
But you cannot be white or male.
Apparently.
Or rather, you cannot be a white male.
Let's look at these creators. You know what? There's a list of their creators. Yeah, I'm just gonna scroll down here a little bit, and you can take a look.
Somewhere on there, though, it says that they are 7 friends. Like that's probably all they got.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 12.
Okay, so 7 friends and a couple other people that actually submitted.
Yeah, we got
those poor people.
We got this associate editor here who probably doesn't edit anything.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, you know what? Let's just look at the titles. Yeah. Oh God. That's an interesting way to display your.
What I tell you though, there is no white dude.
Yeah.
NPC creators.
Okay, here's Wax #1. When did this come out? Coming soon. It's not even out yet. Has anything been published?
Uh-oh.
They've been in business 20 years and haven't published anything.
Yeah. I'm starting to wonder if they didn't do like a name change.
Yeah, that should definitely be looked into.
Because, well, now their site's not working.
Of course. They heard you talking about it, dude.
They took it all down.
Here you guys, I'm going home.
All right, let's look at
we're done.
Let's look at Blackjacks then. Let's see what Blackjacks is all about. Blackjacks #1. Okay.
Oops.
Yeah, I agree, Navi. I don't know what's
Too funny. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Well, this one's actually been released. Apparently, it's $3. Looks like a G.I. Joe ripoff.
I don't see shit. Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's weird. I don't know. So there's that. Let's go back. Keep busting balls here. What's the chat saying? Let's see. They need a furry. So they're self-aware NPCs. Yeah. Pretty much. Oh, your stuff's terrible. Oh, God. Let's see what they got down here. Oh, this one is on ongoing. They've got to issue #3, apparently.
Where are they advertising though? Are they only going?
Never seen them anywhere. Order code NOV. Da, da, da.
What's up? I'm back.
Hello. I'm trying to figure out when this stuff was released.
Good luck with that, man.
Right? Yeah, it's like the only thing I can figure because they got an order code here and it says NOV.
Like, do they have a store?
That's a good question. Do they have it? They do have a shop. Okay, let's see here.
There we go. Yeah, let's see if there's.
Let's peruse their shop. Okay, for a company that's been in business for 20 years, they have available 3 graphic novels, 7 comics, and 6 shirts.
That kind of sounds like when you're just doing it as a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a side job.
So basically, they're making just enough money to pay for their domain name.
If that, yeah.
Yeah. and
I'm wondering if they didn't.
Because they only take a little cut of those.
Yeah. I'm wondering if they didn't used to be called Hella Good Comics. Because
Really?
there's 2 shirts here that say Hella Good Comics. And they are before the NPC shirts.
Wow.
I'm wondering.
Well, they could just think that they were cute by saying Hella Good Comics.
I don't know, Piper. I'm just,
You're like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Too funny.
I want to look at that.
Oh, and dude, I hate to interrupt, but I just noticed I have like a million notifications saying that I've hit my goal.
Oh, really? Let's see. Hold on.
Nice!
Let's refresh that
Thank
real
you,
quick.
NPC Comics.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude, it's 104% funded.
Yeah, okay. Very nice.
That's awesome.
So I found NPC Comics Facebook while looking for wow.
So official congratulations.
This is so awesome, yeah.
Official congratulations. And you did it on our show, not on Ethan Van Sciver's Suck It, Uncle E.
You doing?
I'm just kidding. We love you. Yeah, don't.
That's good.
I can hear it now. It's like, why would they?
It's too late. The sound bite is already been clipped.
It's already been clipped. It's like, suck it, Uncle E.
Whoa. It's like, dude, no.
No.
That's so awesome.
This is amazing. I am so happy for you. This is great. Because you're literally the first creator that we've had on, and you were the first one we ever had on our show, and
that's awesome.
Just you being the first one, and then you actually having a successful campaign just makes me feel so good.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Let's see. I want to take a look at well, you have people.
No, the only thing I'm finding for Hella Good Comics is the fact that they wrote it on there.
Oh, attached to NPC. Okay, well,
it's just because they wrote.
Yeah, it's still dumb.
It's one of those they think it's cute.
Yeah.
Things.
It looks like some people claimed the $100 tier too. That's cool. I know not many had claimed it at first. Looks like you got a few now, so that's cool. I know.
Yeah, that's.
I remember I was
crazy,
talking.
Man.
So now we know it's going to go in demand then, right? So that's
Yeah, I set it to in demand, so it should.
Yeah.
Opt in when that comes around.
When it goes, yeah. So now we're looking at the stretch goals at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said,
you want the hoodie?
Yeah, we want the hoodie.
The hoodie.
I'm highlighting that right now.
It's like, make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you Xavier sent a super chat to Ethan about the hoodies, right?
Yeah. Dude, I heard that. That was awesome.
You knew it had to be one of us, right?
Where that came from.
Yeah. But what got me was before that he sent him a damn talking about Xeon and like the Federation.
What does any of that mean?
It's Gundam stuff.
Xeon. Okay.
The Principality of Xeon, and and I like how Ethan just said, "Dark Man Edge Face." I have no idea what any of that means. He sent one to Mike Miller the other night too, asking him what did he think of the Federation. Since you're a Federation sympathizer, what do you think? Do you think it would qualify as capitalism or socialism?
Gundam, they really get into that stuff, man.
Yeah. So, but the funny
crazy.
Is, the best part, he asked. Super political. He asked Mike Miller this. He said, he basically said, since you're a member of the Earth Federation, which is what the Earth people are called, he said, would you classify them as capitalists or communists? And he says, also, he said something about Xeon, and Mike Miller didn't know what he was talking about. And he started talking about Star Trek. That's hilarious. Cool. So you are fully funded. This is awesome. And it happened on our show live. That's
pretty cool, dude. Wow, it's at 105 now. That's crazy.
That's let me refresh here because mine's a little slow. Well, you said 104 and mine was saying 103. So, yeah, I see 105, 52.55. That's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Come on, Piper. Let's give it up. Come on. Give it up.
I don't think clapping works on stream.
That's why you gotta talk while you're doing it so people can hear it.
Oh. Dude, that's hilarious.
So then how do you get the hoodie? I guess I gotta look at that on my screen instead of where I can actually read it better again.
Yeah.
So that's the $100 tier. Okay, so you get the hoodie if you
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so if you do the $100 tier, then you would be able to get the hoodie and stuff.
Yeah.
So
oh, damn it.
So it's basically adding to the
but, after the campaign's over, a little, once everything starts getting fulfilled, then it'll eventually be available at a later date, on an online store or something like that for people to pick up after the fact. Yeah.
So even if you couldn't quite back the $100 tier, you can still
you can still get it eventually. Yeah.
And I want to say I did listening to Ethan last night. I like the idea of doing like a black shirt with some of this art on it.
I'm definitely really cool. Considering it. It seems like a lot of people want that, so it's definitely something to look into for sure.
You should do, if it was me, I'm just giving, just suggestion. You don't have to listen to me because I'm an idiot. But you should have one of, like I said, even if you do this on your store eventually, right? One should be with Sir Alexander, just him on it, and then one with Queen Belladonna.
Dude.
I think that would
look cute. Yeah.
I think that would look like one would be adorable and one would be.
And wait till you guys.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Called Jeffrey. Like, people are gonna love that character when they see him. It's gonna be cool.
You got to be sure to give people a preview when it's ready.
Yeah, I mean the interior art. We're almost finished. It's just a couple pages left.
Yeah, I think I heard
so
you say
it's just lettering at that point. Yeah.
You mean you might actually fulfill on
cover
time?
Designs, stuff like that.
You mean you actually might fulfill on time? Is what you're telling me?
Well, for sure, yeah. I mean, the fulfillment dates in July. I think we're good.
You gave yourself plenty of time to do fulfillment.
I was like, John Malin says it all the time. Give yourself some room.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
Don't be Ethan.
You have to listen to Coach Malin.
Yeah, because hashtag wolf supremacy, right? You gotta.
Yeah. Hashtag Wolfpack. Yeah, all that good.
Yeah, don't be an Ethan and say you're going to deliver it like 2 months later when you haven't even started on it.
Yeah. Oh no.
You'll never be invited to Ethan's show now. SJW Spidey will be posting that clip in 6 minutes.
That's awful.
I like that we had
some of these people. It's like, where did they find all this time to? Well, I know where they find the time, but it's just like a waste of your time, especially for some of these people that aren't getting paid for it.
Yeah,
it's like, why are you wasting time?
Yeah. There we go.
Feel better?
Sorry, I did the thing.
Okay.
You did all the things, or just the thing?
Just the thing. And I'm sorry, I'm very poor, so I don't I'm gonna get a hoodie.
No worries. No worries. It's just, like the initial costs, and like these are gonna be really nice premium hoodies. So
nice.
That costs more money.
And, or you could always just do Bethesda.
No.
Just send
these really nice hoodies and then send a burlap sack.
Honestly, I couldn't do that. I couldn't bring myself to do that. Like, stoop to such a level.
Did you ever see the thing where they said they couldn't afford the canvas bags, so they sent the
Oh,
nylon
dude,
bags?
that was such.
I was like, why did you advertise it?
Then you should.
What is the money for?
Yeah.
And then when you
That
like,
was so stupid.
and then people showed like a canvas bag that would have, basically it's just slapping a 76 logo on it, and they showed a canvas bag and they're like $5. So
yeah.
It would have cost them, and they showed nylon bags that are like, $15. I was like, dude, come on, come on, dude.
That should have been a yeah.
What it is, I can tell you what it is.
So stupid.
What it was, I can tell you exactly what happened. They advertised it, and then they saw that they could. There was probably some, some outfit that was doing like a sellout of nylon bags or something like that, and they were selling them for like pennies on the dollar. And so, we can do this, we'll get away with it, kind of thing.
Yeah, don't. I mean, people pay for these expensive, like, pre-order collections. And, I mean, Mortal Kombat 11, they're doing some crazy one. And it, like, has a Scorpion's mask and some other stuff. And I'm like, dude, is that wearable at that, at that price?
Yeah.
And, dude, like, what are you doing? Because if that's not wearable, that's, like, insane.
Yeah.
Didn't Bethesda not only get in trouble for the sacks, they got in trouble for like their rum or something?
Oh yeah, their rum containers
were supposed to be glass and they were plastic.
Yeah, and then it was plastic.
And they cost like a boatload. Yeah, Bethesda's in trouble. Just wow.
Because they did something.
They definitely it's almost like they don't want to do business anymore, and
it's like they're trying to kill
sabotage. Yeah,
there were some dumb things done with 76. Not only just in their pre-order bonuses and things like that, but also in the game itself.
Well, yeah.
One of the things,
especially in the game.
Yeah.
One of the things somebody found that they could launch 76 with the Fallout 4 EXE.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, things like that. So you could, know that it's just Fallout 4, pretty much.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
This whole Fallout, 76 stuff, such garbage. Like you can tell that they were just trying to do a quick cash grab, and it's totally backfired on.
You knew it was something. I always say you got to watch, especially with Bethesda, if they're releasing a game 2 years after the sequel. Like they do a sequel, and if it's
red flag,
that's a red flag. That was like a quick, let's do, because people say, what if all these people said, "Oh man, I'd love to play Fallout online." Okay,
and then
here you go.
It's just like, what's the point of it?
Right?
Like, why are we even doing this? Because it's obviously just a cash grab to get some money. It's nothing that is productive.
It's essentially, basically, to kind of bring it back, to think. That's like what Marvel does with their, their variant covers. It's
dude, yeah,
just a way to sell more stuff.
I think they had like so many like X-Men covers. It was like over 20.
Yeah, I know the Conan had 50 variants.
Oh, dude,
yeah,
like
that's ridiculous.
Wow,
that's insane.
Oh, another little thing about 76. You're gonna like this. Okay. Now, you sound like you've played video games before, obviously.
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
I play a lot of PlayStation, have Steam, and play PC.
Cool. So
I get around.
So when I use the term God rays, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
So, basically shafts of light that come from the sky in a video game.
Yeah.
Well, did you know...
hey, guys, I'm going to have to bounce real quick. I have to go on EVS.
God damn it, I knew it.
Curse you, Ethan!
Well, I'll chat with you guys later.
We have been stood up. But you have fun, and once again, congratulations. And
thanks for having me on your show again, guys.
Yeah, and you tell Ethan that you got the goal on our show, not his. You make sure to.
Will do.
All right, you have a good one. We appreciate you coming. Okay.
Yeah. Later, guys.
Later.
Bye.
Well, that was disappointing.
What?
We've been.
That was fun.
Well, guys, we got stood up live. But it's fine. I kind of had a feeling it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Because she's a hot commodity now, but she still comes. She'll still come down and talk to us. That's cool.
Yeah. Besides, she hung out with us for a typical duration of a.
Yeah. So I will save you, LOL. But yeah, like I said,
and if Ethan's stream is starting, then we're gonna lose people.
Y'all are all gonna fuck off and go see. You got ditched for a hotter date on there,
right?
Yep, that's exactly what happened. But you know what? It's good for her. I am really proud of her. I'm glad that it got funded, and like I said, I can always claim it happened on our stream.
Yeah,
you guys.
It's really cool to see it.
Oh man, that's yeah.
Ethan cucked us, dude.
In the middle of a stream too. We're just like, hey,
right?
Hanging out, Yeah, he just went live like 2 minutes ago. So, minus 2 minutes already. I'm not switching to Ethan though. It's way too damn late for a new stream. I don't know, not for me. I always stay up late because whatever. But anyway, it was fun night. She's always welcome, and so are you guys. You're always welcome to come and hang out with us and talk about stuff. I apologize for not.
Don't have anything to talk about. We'll make fun of NPC.
Yeah, yeah, a literal company called NPC. That's good. We will be back tomorrow. I apologize for not being around yesterday. I got a little sick. I'll get it. I don't need to get into those descriptive details. But
yes, you do.
No, I really don't. I really don't. But
do it anyway. That's what I do.
I'll tell you offline.
No, believe me, I've been sick with that before. I know what it entails.
Yeah. So, anyway, guys, it was good having you guys. Like I said, if you haven't had a chance, if you haven't yet, back the good night Nightmare Realm #1. So
that hoodies can happen.
So the hoodies can happen. So yes. So everybody, y'all have a good one, and we will see you tomorrow night. Hopefully. I don't know what we're going to talk about yet, but we'll figure it out. Peace out.